What is going on, everybody? Back with another NBA player props video to get you winning some money tonight in the NBA streets. Coming off a video last time out where we went 6-5 overall on our picks, 6-3 on the Betr app specifically. Rocking with all the picks you see on the screen here. Unfortunately, Halliburton went over the rebounds and assists, but we cashed that under PRA for Harden, the over points and rebounds for Ant Edwards, as well as his PRA. We had a 2-for-1 special there, the under PRA for Chris Paul, over points and rebounds for DeAndre Hunter, the under 38.5 point and assists for Jokic. Had a couple misses there at the bottom, unfortunately. That DeAndre Hunter prop, part of the 6 props we got right, was available on Prizepicks as well. So that was our one Prizepicks pick last video that cashed out for us as part of that 6 wins slot. So 1-0 on the Prizepicks app, and then last 1-2 on the Underdog fantasy app. Unfortunately, Wiggins and Tari Eason both went over, but we did once again that DeAndre Hunter part of the 6 picks correct cash in. That was available on all 3 apps, which always makes me happy, right? When the ones we're able to get on multiple apps cash. It can help every single viewer out on the channel that uses each and every app. That's always the goal. So 6-5 overall on the picks. You're going to see a lot of plays on Betr specifically last video. We'll be going over Prizepicks, Betr and Underdog Fantasy. If you do not have these apps, guys, you want to be getting all 3. I'm picking based on where there is the best value. So you saw in the last video, there just so happened to be a lot of Betr picks in that video. There is a reason for that. I am only picking plays with good value. I'm not forcing plays just because I like a particular app, whatever the case may be. Each and every single one of these apps has a sign-up bonus. The Betr app, they're going to give you a $250 sweat-free entry deposit. You can play $250. If you win, you're going to get it back. If you lose, you're going to get it back. It's sweat-free, the $250. Use the code KJKDFest, my link down below. They'll hook you up with that. We also do have Prizepicks. Their offer is going to be $50 when you play your first $5 instantly. So all you got to do, sign up with there. Once again, I'll have my link down below. Use the link, my promo code. Both will work. You play $5, you're going to get $50 instantly. And then last but certainly not least, we got the Underdog Fantasy app. And they're going to give you all the way up to a $1,000 bonus with the promo code KJKDFS, the link down below. So if you get all 3 apps, you get them with my promo code KJKDFS, my link. They're going to give you that money. You should have some money to go ahead and tail these plays. And if you're getting real serious, you're really looking to ramp up your game, guys, I do come on and give this free content. Just keep in mind, it's early in the day. We don't have all the injury news. It's getting to that point in the NBA season where the Warriors are on a back-to-back. Curry played yesterday. It was questionable. A good example is that we could see Curry sit tonight. We don't know with the NBA, the breaking injury news, but I come on, I give you free content, give you as much value as I can for free. Just keep in mind, the Platinum package, I am now offering sportsbook picks, and it's a $25 cost for you to get in there. It's going to be a $99.99 price tag. I'm keeping that all the way down to $25 through the end of March to get you guys in for as cheap as I can, so you can try the product. I'm very confident you can get in there, try it out, have it pay for itself, right? Get you in cheap, win a bunch of money, be able to pay for months to come. It's a win-win. That is the goal. So we got a 1, 2, 3, 4 gamer here tonight. Small NBA slate. But we'll go game by game. Give you my very best prop at the time of this recording. And give you some good value for free here on the channel. So Atlanta Hawks taking on the Charlotte Hornets. We do have some injury news in this one. Some of it's confirmed, though. We already know Bridges is out, Capella, LeVert out, Trae Young, LaMelo, Garrett, all probable. So for the most part, we're going to go ahead and play this straight up right now during this breakdown. It looks like we pretty much do have all of our injury news confirmed. Once again, we don't know with the NBA, but I'm going to play this one straight up and just pick my favorite overall prop with the information we have. A 236.5 over under a 6.5 point spread in favor of the Atlanta Hawks. And let's talk about my favorite prop in this one. First play of the day, we're going to be rocking with the Betr app, and we're going to be rocking with Trae Young under 11.5 assists. Guys, we got the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer pulled up here. If you do not know what this tool is, it's one that I'm using every single day. You saw the record last time out. The green on our screen is always the goal, and this is the tool that I'm using to find that the green props, the ones with the very best value. We got a 54.3% chance to hit on this prop. Why is that? The GGF Optimizer, guys, they're going to pull in that millions of dollars of sportsbook data. You can see every single one of these sportsbooks is going to charge a price for you to take the over or the under on every single prop, right? So we don't care whether we're taking overs, unders. That does not matter to us. All that we care is we're getting the edge in the prop. We're getting the side that's most likely to win. In this case, it is the under 11.5. Trae Young gets a lot of assists. Average user logging into their app, basketball fan might be going, why are you taking the under on Trae Young's assist? That's all he does. He's the point guard. He gets a bunch of assists. You're a crazy man. Correct, he does. That's why his line is set at 11.5. 11.5 assists. Very high assist prop. So, Pinnacle, known as, the sharpest sports book in the world, essentially. There's minus 150 juice on the under, meaning you're going to have to risk $150 to win $100 to take the under 11.5. They're saying it's so likely that he goes under that number. We're going to charge you a price. You're going to have to risk way more than you're going to win to take the under. It's far more likely he goes under that 11.5 number than he does over. And just keep in mind, these markets are so precise, guys. They're saying essentially he's going to end with 11 assists exactly. Like, most of the time, you're not going to be just sitting there with Trae Young having 2 assists, counting your money and going, this is fun. You're going to probably be sweating it down to the last minute in the fourth quarter. He's got 11 assists and you need him to not get the 12th. It's just kind of how it goes the majority of the time. But we have a 54.3% chance to hit it. And the reason that we're taking the under is because we are using the millions of dollars of sportsbook data to find the very best plays on these apps. Daily Grind Fantasy hooking us up with that, guys. If you want this tool, full transparency, I'm using it every single day. It is the tool that I'm using, and they can give you 25% off with my link down below. So take advantage of that if you do want to do your own research. The Trae Young 11.5, phenomenal prop. It is located once again on the Betr app, guys. We're using every single one of our apps to find the very best plays, and we are going to be going with the under 11.5 assists for Trae Young. Okay, talked about it. Millions of dollars of sportsbook data. They know the matchup. They know the pace of the game. They know the likelihood of a blowout. They know if these teams are tanking. They know everything under the sun, guys. Okay, so really, when we talk about this market data, the only thing that I will say is important to know is if, are there any major pending injury news? Obviously, then that's going to fluctuate the market. But at the time of recording, we know Trae Young's probable. We know Capela's out, LeVert's out, Larry Nance is out, Bridges is out, Okogie's out, right? We pretty much have our injury news confirmed here at the time of recording for this one, which is a blessing for you guys watching the free content because it's not always the case that we do have all the information confirmed. But play number 1 for game number 1. It's going to be on the Betr app. It's going to be the Trae Young under 11.5 assists. Phenomenal prop there for the first game. In Atlanta taking on Charlotte. Second game on the slate tonight is going to be Brooklyn taking on Boston. This game comes in with a 213.5 over under 13.5 point spread in favor of the Boston Celtics. No surprise, the Celtics are a very good basketball team. The Brooklyn Nets are not a very good basketball team, so it is expected that the Celtics are going to run away with this one pretty easily. We do have one big questionable tag in Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown's already been confirmed as out. So, with that being said, just keep in mind, chance Tatum gets ruled out, chance Tatum gets ruled in. We're going to look at the very best prop that we have right now. Maybe we'll stick on the Brooklyn side if we can find one with good value because we do have all their injury news confirmed. But if we find some with good value on Boston, just keep in mind we do have some pending injury news. But let's talk about my favorite one in this one. We'll be pulling up the Prizepicks board for this one. We'll be discussing Drew Holiday at the 2-guard position here. There is no Jaylen Brown as discussed. There's a possibility Tatum does not play for the sake of this play. Let's hope that Tatum's out because it should boost Drew Holiday's usage up even more. But we do have the confirmation that there is no Jaylen Brown, and we do have some good value on Drew Holiday's points and assist prop. On Prizepicks, we can go down. We can see he's listed at the 15.5 number right now. Why is this a good play? Well, let's go ahead on over to our good friends at Daily Grind Fantasy, and we're going to see, guys, every single sharp market, every single one of these multi-million-dollar sportsbook has him either favored at the 15.5 number and or listed at 16.5, an entire point and assist line higher. He's at 16.5, pretty much even money on FanDuel. DraftKings has him at 15.5, but he is favored at minus 125 on the over here. We also have 16.5 on BetMGM, Caesars, Bovada, Underdog Fantasy, Fliff, and then he's aggressively favored on the over at minus 153 on Hot Streak and minus 133 on the over on Parlay Play. 2 more daily fantasy sports apps with dynamic payout structures saying it is far more likely that he goes over that 15.5 number than he does he go under. We'll keep in mind, once again, no Jaylen Brown. Once again, Tatum's questionable. In a perfect world for this pick, we'll be locking it in early, getting that value, and then Tatum will be ruled out later on today, right? So let's hope that happens because that'll make this play even better. I do like to put us in a position to succeed as much as possible with pending injury news, right? Tatum could get ruled in, which could hurt the play, but we already do have confirmation Brown's out, right? So we already know he's going to get a boost in usage. We know there's a possibility it's going to go up even more, and we know we're getting really good value at the time of recording this video on the Jrue Holiday point and assist prop at 15.5 on the Prizepicks app. Once again, trying to give you guys as much value as I can on all these different apps, and I know a lot of you are tuning into this for the Prizepicks platform, so it makes me happy that I can provide a play over on Prizepicks for you in this one today. So play number 2 is going to be in that Brooklyn Nets Boston Celtics game. It's going to be Jrue Holiday, and it is going to be the over 15.5 points and assists. Looking at that multi-million dollars of sportsbook data telling us, you know, this is really a phenomenal play for game number 2, for play number 2. Let's continue along here. Next game, game number 3 of the 4-game slate tonight. We got the Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Golden State Warriors. 227.5 over under 3.5 point spread in favor of Milwaukee. Once again, the Golden State Warriors are on the second half of a back-to-back. Stephen Curry was listed as questionable last night, did end up playing. I could see them doing some wonky stuff with the injury report in this one. The Milwaukee side, we already have Sims confirmed out, Portis confirmed out, Trent, Giannis, Lillard probable. So we do kind of have our confirmation on the Bucks injury report. I'm far more concerned on the Warrior side that we could get some surprise injury news. So rather than playing the guessing game over there, we'll stick on the Milwaukee Bucks side, and I'll give you my favorite Bucks prop in this game tonight. Let's talk about it. On the Bucks side, we got a player prop that's going to be available on all 3 apps, which does make me happy. So we'll be attacking that here in the video today, hooking you guys up with a prop that you can get on Prizepicks, Betr Picks, Underdog Fantasy. It's going to be Damian Lillard, and it's going to be his under PRA prop. Let's go ahead and pull up the data here, guys, on Prizepicks. You can see the under 34.5 number, a 53.37% chance to hit with all the data that they're bringing in. This is also available on Underdog Fantasy, 53.37% chance, and on Betr Picks with a 53.55% chance. You can see he's favored at minus 125 on the under on Pinnacle, and he's listed all the way down to 33.5 on FanDuel, DraftKings, BetOnline. 3 really sharp books telling us that he is an entire points, rebounds, and assists too high at that number. So we do want to be taking advantage of it. And keep in mind, once again, like I said, always makes me happy you can get this on multiple apps. So we can get Dame at that 34.5 number. Keep in mind, it's only a good play at the 34.5 number. If they end up changing it down, guys, don't play it, right? Don't give into these apps and play picks where the value's been taken away from you. But he's available on Prizepicks. He's available on Underdog Fantasy. And he is also available on Betr Picks. So this is always a good thing when all the apps have a prop that we can still attack. It does make me happy because every single user that's watching this content, that's using whatever app, should be able to go ahead and lock in. Okay, so Damian Lillard under 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Just keep in mind, guys, if they do end up shifting this prop on any of these apps, just go on over to the other app that it hasn't been shifted, and or just don't play it, okay? Because the value is at that 34.5 number. I cannot express how important that is. These apps, these lines, these multi-million-dollar sports books price these props right on point, man. So you don't want to be taking plays when they move. You can see he's up to a 53.08% chance to hit now, refreshing that data in real time on the Prizepicks optimizer, 53.09% on the Underdog Fantasy optimizer, and a 53.2% chance using the data here on the Betr Picks optimizer. All 3 telling us at that specific 34.5 number, we're getting really good value on the under. Essentially telling us he's going to go out there and either end with 33 or 34. So the 34.5 number, we're getting the edge on the under. Okay, guys. So that's going to be pick number 3 from the game. Number 3, we're rocking with that Damian Lillard under 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Go ahead and lock that in on the app of your choice. And then last game of the night, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the LA Clippers. We do have one big injury diagnosis here on the Cleveland side in Evan Mobley. He's a 50-50 chance to play, listed as a game-time decision, listed as questionable. So that's some pretty big news. So once again, whenever we get this, if there hasn't been a ton of other news confirmed, we talked about the Jaylen Brown already being rolled out in that Celtics game. I'll just go ahead and stick on the other side of the game if at all possible. If the value's there. If we're seeing a prop on the Cleveland side, though, that I think I'm okay with taking a chance on where the news could help us and there's still good value, we can talk about that as well. So Let's talk about my favorite prop here from this Cleveland Cavaliers LA Clippers game. Got another prop we can get on multiple apps here, guys. We're going to be talking about Ivica Zubac and most notably the Underdog Fantasy app and the Betr app. What prop are we going to be discussing? We're going to be discussing his under 18.5 points and assist prop located once again on not only Underdog Fantasy, but also Betr. Why is this a good play, guys? You can see minus 128 on the under on FanDuel. He's also listed at even money on 17.5 an entire point and assist prop less on DraftKings. Minus 140 on the under on BetMGM. Minus 133 on the under on Caesars. Minus 135 on the under on Bovada. All of these different multi-million-dollar sportsbooks charging us a much higher price to be taking the under 18.5 points and assists at the 18.5 number. And once again, keep in mind, DraftKings, multi-billions, billions of dollars invested over there, has them at essentially even money at 17.5. So they're saying it's like a coin flip. He's either going to end with 17. Maybe he gets lucky and goes up to 18. Maybe he even ends down at like 16.5, much more priced down than the 18.5 number on DraftKings. He's also listed at 17.5 on Prizepicks. Once again, Prizepicks very good at what they do. Parlay play, hot streak, charging him minus 136, minus 143 to take the under at that 18.5 number. There's very clearly some value to be had on the under at the 18.5 points and assist line on Ivica Zubac. And once again, we are getting a little bit of a 2-for-1 special, which always does make me happy whenever I'm able to promote plays on the channel that you can get on multiple apps. We can get this play on Underdog Fantasy, and we can get this play on Betr as well. Okay, so we're going to be rocking with that under 18.5 points and assists for Ivica Zubac. Take advantage on Underdog Fantasy if you'd like to. They do have it available. Take advantage on Betr if you'd like to. They have it available at the 18.5 number. That is the number we want to be attacking tonight for Ivica Zubac. Okay, guys, phenomenal prop there for the last game to wind up the video. Take advantage. Multi-million-dollar sportsbook data. This is how we're going to make money long-term on these apps. And this is the prop that we want to be attacking here tonight in the Cleveland LA Clippers game. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the content. There is the top prop from each and every NBA game tonight for this 1, 2, 3, 4 NBA slate tonight. Hopefully you enjoyed the content. If you did, it would be greatly appreciated if you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell on your way out the door. If you have not checked out the premium content packages, guys, once again, that's where you're going to get access to every single one of my plays as soon as I place them. All of the data, all the things we discuss in these videos, I'm in the Discord 24/7, teaching you how to play optimally, teaching you how to manage your bankroll, teaching you how to detect its value, and most importantly, just doing all the work for you so that you don't have to worry about it. You can just log into your Discord, pull up the KJK Discord, take picks. You're going to know they're profitable. You're going to know they're in the very best possible slip type. And you got a lot going on. Makes your life nice and easy over there. So thank you for tuning in. Wishing you all the best of luck on your Prizepicks, NBA player props tonight, Betr, Underdog Fantasy, all of the above. And we will see you in the next one.